Hello, so my name is Dante Baker, and I would like to talk about and lead a simple practice, a bhastrika pranayama practice. Now, bhastrika is a wonderful practice. It's definitely a wonderful breath work. I find it personally very beneficial for my body. It's very energetic. I find it energetic for my body and my mind. You may as well too. Also too, during the season, the spring season, when there's a lot of pollen, the pollen can get clogged up into your nose and you can have quote unquote allergies. And I find that if I do this practice in the morning and also at night, then it's like a plunger. It releases any stuffiness, mucus, and gets everything flowing so that the immune system and the nasal passageway can take the pollen and flow it through easily, and there's nothing that's being backed up in all this area and even throat too. So I find it's really beneficial for the immune system. Also, when you're doing bhastrika, you are like really invigorating and really like almost like massaging like the liver, the pancreas, spleen area, your intestine, because you're really moving this area a lot, but you are focusing more on the diaphragm. So the belly, in the belly area where the organs are, it's gonna get some work, but you are focusing where the diaphragm is. So the diaphragm is about where the solar plex is, a little bit down, and that's where you put your attention on. So bhastrika. So it is an intense inhale, strong inhale, and a strong exhale. And there's different levels to bhastrika. So I would always start with the easy one, the easy, comfortable bhastrika, where it's soft and you're not forcing your body to exhale or inhale. And then as you start to practice more and more, as you can consult or you go into your mind, you say, okay, can I take it up a notch? Can I push my edge a little bit more? And if you can, then you can do it a little bit more intensely. So first, you always want to start by just noticing your breath. Just notice how your breath feels. You can always close your eyes. You can stay seated. So you can sit on either a blanket or a pillow. And make sure your hips are a little bit higher than your knees. So your spine's upright, your shoulders are relaxed, and your whole jaw is relaxed as well. Your face is relaxed. And first, you're just noticing your breath. So you want to start there. Notice if it's deep or shallow, where you're breathing. Are you breathing high up here into the upper chest, into the clavicle? Or are you breathing into your ribs, in the back of your ribs? And just notice your breath without changing your breath. As you begin to notice and sense what's going on in your breathing pattern, then you can take your mind's eye, and focus on the diaphragm. And it's a nice, strong inhale. So the noticeably difference of an inhale. So and exhale. So as you can hear it. So it's almost like bellows. So it's called like bellow breathing. So bellows, you feel an expansion here. Everything widens and everything gets nice and long. So it opens. This is like your whole respiratory system. It does like this. You breathe in, And then you breathe out. Arms can stay relaxed. You can do a mudra, simple mudra. And you can go at a simple pace. It could be like a metronome. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And you just want to start at that level. Now, if you feel lightheaded, you can start to slow it down even more and maybe not take a strong, deep breath, so you can just lightly sip the breath through your nose. So if you want to start that way, you can, and build it up even more and more. And then you can, when you finally have the breath, you know, it's strong, when you're able to like ride onto the breath, almost like a horse. So the prana is the horse rider, and the breath is the horse. So just riding along, seeing how the horse rides. Then you're riding it, maybe you can kick it up a notch and get the horse to go a little bit faster. But if you get the horse going too fast, then it gets a little bit wild and they'll throw you off, throw off the prana. So you really want to take your time with this. I would personally recommend you could do one set of 9, and then you can do, you know, for a few days, either 3 to 5 days to 7 days for a week. And then you can do, if you feel comfortable with that, you feel good, you feel relaxed, then you can do another week. You could do the second week 2 cycles, so 2 sets of 9, and just ride it out. So again, you can increase the tempo a little bit more. So this is what it can look like. So when I do this, I feel my spine elongate, and then it's a gentle drop. So I'm not like pushing my chest forward. It's natural. It's a natural lift in my vertebrae. Okay, and you can just begin to sense where you feel it in your body. Do you feel it in your, like, more energy into your face, subtle energies in your chest, in your belly, in your arms, in your legs? Just notice what you're feeling throughout the practice. And again, if you continue to feel lightheaded even more and more, you feel like you want to pass out completely, I hope you don't get there, then just slow it down and take softer breaths, but still noticeably a notice difference than just your regular, you know, day-to-day inhale and exhale. All right, so thank you so much for listening, and hope you practice. If you have any questions, then let me know. Take care.